YouTube ads are not that effective in 2023. This is a sentiment that I'm starting to hear the rumblings of by some people in the industry. In this video, I'm going to tell you the honest truth behind this statement because sadly, the answer is not as simple as, yeah, they're terrible or no, they're still great. But before I do, it looks like over 70% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Listen, I drop free content right here on YouTube every single week. Sore throat or not, I'm here for you guys. So do me a solid, subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing. It helps me out a ton. Oh, and also, if you haven't gotten a copy of my brand new 2023 YouTube ads targeting guide, check the description down below. Get yourself a free copy while it's still up. So there's two real sides to this debate that I'm seeing all over the place. The first says, no, YouTube ads are amazing. They're better than they have ever been. And then the other side is saying, hey, YouTube ads are not as powerful as what they were in 2016, 2017, and that they've gone a little downhill. Now, I can totally see why people have this opinion. Over the last little bit, we've seen so many people discover how awesome YouTube ads are and how great the returns are, and they've really flocked to the platform in droves. Not only that, we're also seeing a lot of big brands take notice and start flooding the YouTube ads landscape. What this is really doing is making the marketplace a little bit more crowded and a little bit more competitive. There's also a new kid on the block that's stealing a lot of that YouTube ads thunder. It is, of course, TickTock ads. Let's talk about it. And I'll be completely unbiased here. Has TickTock ads absolutely smashed YouTube ads in certain industries and certain niches? Yeah, absolutely. Like YouTube ads have gotten beaten really bad. So these would be industries like low ticket e-commerce. But does that mean everybody should, run to their ad accounts right now, close their YouTube advertising and move to TikTok? Well, no, because the industries that did well on YouTube don't necessarily always translate to TikTok. And with the case of low ticket e-commerce, that industry, that niche never did well on YouTube to begin with. So even though, yes, TikTok ads have come out hot out the gate, I think they're two different things to compare. The offers that do well on TikTok don't necessarily do well on YouTube. And I can say for a fact that the offers that do well on YouTube don't necessarily translate well on TikTok. That being said, we have to acknowledge that YouTube ads are not the Wild West that they were in 2016, where you could take any offer, didn't matter, what industry, what niche, even like what the unit economics of that offer were, make a YouTube ad and boom, 4x ROAS. Those days are long gone and they haven't been around for a long time. So I don't know what these people are saying that, TikTok has stolen a lot of that thunder. Even with the rise of TikTok, the industries that weren't doing well on YouTube continue to not do well on YouTube. Low ticket e-com never did well on YouTube. Neither did low ticket mass market info offers or low ticket SaaS. These businesses haven't done well on YouTube in the last 4 or 5 years, so this shouldn't be any news to anybody. Hey, really quickly, if you are somebody that's looking to get into YouTube ads, whether you want to do it yourself or you want it completely done for you, what I recommend is that you go down to the description of this video and click on the top link. What that will allow you to do is book a free strategy session with somebody on our team where we will sit down with you completely for free and see if YouTube ads make sense for your business. And with that, let's jump back into the video. So in my opinion, the truth actually lies somewhere in the middle here. And a lot of people aren't going to like hearing this, but YouTube ads have gotten less effective for scammy and bad businesses. The businesses that were never going to do well on YouTube anyways. Yes, it's gotten way more difficult for them. However, for businesses that are sound, businesses that weren't whipped up yesterday in some kid's basement, YouTube ads are better than ever. And here is why. So my first point of reasoning for this is with all of the scammy businesses and low ticket businesses going off of YouTube and all of these big brands that are super reputable coming onto the platform, YouTube ads as a whole has gotten a lot more trustworthy for the average consumer. And my second point for reasoning is that even though, yes, there are lots of new companies joining the platform every day, YouTube as a advertising platform is growing and there's a lot more ad inventory now than there was a year ago or 2 years ago. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that if you have a good offer that's pretty legitimate and you have good targeting and great ads, well then running YouTube ads is going to be as easy as it's ever been and going to be as profitable as it's ever been. And the reasoning for this is a few years ago, there weren't any sort of resources or support that really helped you with all of these different variables that make a great YouTube ad. You didn't really know what was good targeting. You didn't know how to make great YouTube ads. All of these resources resources were hidden. It was almost like if YouTube ads was a black box. However, right now in 2023, you're getting access to a lot more of these resources, and new ones are popping up every single day. For example, there's like 1,000 new ad spy tools out there right now. And even recently, Google just announced its brand new Google Ads library where you can go look up other people's ads, get inspiration, figure out, okay, what are the things that are working, what is not. This kind of stuff, this level of client research and, spying on your competitors was very difficult just a few years ago. You didn't have access to things like our free targeting guide, which again, you can pick up down in the description below. So you really were taking a shot in the dark when it came to your creative or your targeting. You don't have to do that anymore. So with that said, with all of these new resources coming in, with all of the trust that these big brands are building and all this new ad inventory that's coming into place. So what really has happened is, yes, YouTube ads have gotten a lot more difficult and a lot less profitable to run for the bottom 10% of the advertisers on the platform. And these would be people that are running those, overnight businesses, those scammy businesses. Yes, it's gotten way more difficult for them. I would say for 80% of people or advertisers that are doing YouTube ads, it's pretty much stayed the same. But for the 10% of advertisers that are willing to use all of these new resources, they're the first ones to jump on the new ad inventory that's being released. All of these things, the people that are really taking the step forward and learning the platform and really diving into the creative side of things, YouTube ads have gotten a lot easier. I have to say this as somebody who runs a YouTube ad agency, helping, dozens of clients and has hundreds of students that I've taught. It's gotten a lot easier if you're focusing on the right things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you're still bullish on YouTube ads, and I will join you in the next one.